Evening, everyone. Thank you very much for coming. And I think for everybody had a long day, but do appreciate that you are here and that you can listen to a very good initiative that fortunately I was able to get to learn last Sunday. I interviewed young graduates from UP, and they were talking about their initiative to help the jeepney drivers. And I was so surprised to say, for the last word, they say, gusto po rin po namin sabihin na we can also help the farmers. So they gave me the link to Rural Rising Philippines. So I was able to uh, look into the Facebook, and then I thought that for my Give Back Monday. I don't really have an exact title yet. It could be Motivation Monday, just really to motivate the people to get out of themselves and really help the others. So I was fortunate to be able to get our guest, Mr. Ace and Andie Estrada from Rural Rising Philippines, to tell us about their project, how they started it, and what they think are the key factors to sustain this and how can it be replicated, because I have many friends I know who are looking for initiatives, and I hope they can replicate this to many other places with the example of Mr. Ace and Mrs. Andie Estrada. So let us introduce. So welcome Ace and Andie, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. Happy to be here, Abby.
Ilalakasan ko ng konti. Bakit kaya ganon? Lakasan niyo po ng konti. Ayan, sayang yung ating ano. Ayan, okay. So, first of all, since bago ba lang tayo magkakilala, I really wanted to find out ano po ba yung background niyo and that really helped you to start po this initiative. Sabi ko na nga ba, hindi ko kayo pupupuin. Sigurado mas matanda pa ako sa inyo. Okay, so ano bang background natin? Give us a little bit of introduction as we are just getting to know each other.
Yes. So we're husband and wife. We're from Baguio City. So doon meron kaming business. We're running a call center, co-working space.
Okay.
That's the academy on many others. So we have multiple businesses. I did the Benguet ICT Council, and we're nurturing a community of startups doon.
We do a lot of things. We also have e-commerce events. We hold them and we spearhead some endeavors in education sector.
Aside from online stores.
Yeah. Personally, I also convene conferences for English teachers. There are just many things that we've been doing for the last 25 years of our career.
Yes.
Definitely not anything to do with vegetables.
Yes. We've been serial entrepreneurs, but I think we're probably best described as passionpreneurs. We go into something called passion.
That's a nice term. I like that. Passionpreneurs. Really nice. So actually, my friend, the one who mentioned it during the live stream for jeepney drivers, they were mentioning that they saw that you have a Vivix Academy. So I think this is the one that you said that you were organizing some seminars.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, very good. So kailan niyo po ba nasimulan itong Rural Rising Philippines?
What? Okay. You're good with dating. Yeah, okay. Our first delivery was April 7, 2020. So this summer lang. Because that's the beginning of Rural Rising. And Manila, we first moved into our Manila office on July 1. So Rural Rising is very new. It's our newest passion project, and by far it's probably the most important we've ever done in our lives.
Okay, so during the pandemic.
Yes, exactly. It's
What?
more like the
COVID
pandemic.
baby.
It's a COVID baby.
COVID. That's nice. COVID baby. So how did you think of what brought it? What brought about this from that seminars that you're doing, education seminars? What brought about this help to the farmers?
Sabi nga natin, so far from vegetables.
Oh,
So,
yes.
the only experience we had with vegetables was eating them and not even a lot. So,
Like me.
But ngayon, expert na kami. We're even growing vegetables now. Yeah, so it started with a very simple post about farmers in Benguet throwing away their produce kasi wala nang bumibili, wala nang pupuntang galing Manila kasi nag-lockdown yung city. And when we posted it on Facebook, and then people started messaging us asking, how can you buy those vegetables? How can you help bring it to Manila? So we started off as the accidental vegetable dealers. So one truck, two truck, parami ng parami, until finally we got interviewed on TV because the catching accidental vegetable dealer. They say, why do you call yourselves that? Then we managed to achieve some sort of skill. Then, we needed to call ourselves something with a more serious name. So we went back to what Andy and I have always been speaking about na pag mag-retire kami, let's do something to help the farmers, to create a sort of cooperative to help sell their products. E-commerce tayo, we have to use our contacts and skills to sell produce para they can focus on growing. So we called ourselves.
Rural rising.
Rural rising, nice, nice. It's really like going out to the, really helping the rural areas, no? Very nice. So who is your first farmer? Can you recall that story? Can you tell us the story of the first farmer that you helped with the with their produce?
That's a lot of basics.
Um,
Is that memorable?
it was
Yeah.
okay. So admittedly, when we started this, because we didn't have any idea, right? So just like everybody else who would start a trading business, they'll go where everybody's going, which is the trading post. In the case of Baguio City, we went to uh, Baptist. Yes, that's what they call it, and everybody goes there. Over time, we realized the reason why vegetables and agri-produce um, are fluctuating in prices. There's just a lot of factors affecting the market, the trade. But the one thing that really struck us was that it's controlled or manipulated by
Controlled or?
manipulated by the collectively by so many factors, but foremost of them is the middleman. And I'm not identifying people, but the whole culture of middlemaning these things. So we decided, like, okay, we won't be the same monster that we hate. So we started contacting real farmers, and it's probably just a month after we saw the problem. Then I think the first set of farmers is the Kabayan in Benguet. Yes, that's fine because we connected with Department of Agriculture and they introduced us to this group of farmers in Kabayan, Benguet, which is about 4 hours away from Baguio, and from then on we've been working together and along with the rest of the areas like Mountain Province, basically all of Cordillera.
Yes. Right now we branched out already to as far as Cagayan, Batangas, Nueva Vizcaya, Ecija, Tarlac, Pangasinan.
Do you go as far as Sagada? Because one of these interviewees we had last Sunday, they said, yeah, we have these people. We saw them in Facebook. They're helping the farmers in Sagada.
Yes,
Yes,
exactly.
them.
Today, one of our members, and members do a lot of things for us. So one of our members went to a rising and she started cooking polon chai and ano yung organic salad, polon chai and
Spanish.
spinach. And then she asked me something. Sabi niya, bakit ang mura-mura ng polon chai ng Sagada? When it means pay so much for 250 grams. I said kasi ang layo-layo ng Sagada that the only way the farmers could really compete is to sell them cheaper. And she said, that makes sense. She's Taiwanese, by the way. That makes sense, sabi niya. So we're trying to help the farmers na napaka-interior, yung mga farms, because they're the ones that need the most help. Sila ang talaga nahihirapan magdala ng produce over distances that are parang regulated by these COVID checkpoints. And more importantly, the buyers don't go to them anymore because malayo, mahirap.
Mhm.
That's what we do.
Right.
So that's one of our favorite.
And at this stage in your business or in your project, nasang stage na kayo ng development? Are you like, you think you are already somehow professionalizing this project? Marami na kayong tao dyan? Or still, um, parang kayong dalawa, no?
Nasa stage na kami ng mental and physical collapse.
Aya, I noticed that in the last post. Sabi ko na po, pinagdadasal ko na kayo. Especially yung mga humingi ng kalamansi, di ba? Yung mga
Yeah.
nagdidemand. That was really a post that I thought, wow, really, it's something, huh? You want to tell us more para the viewers can get a better idea, no?
We are succeeding in helping. We're successful. And I mean that in a very funny way, but also a very serious way. Uh, Dalawa lang kami. Walang iba. Our rising is me and Andy and our family
And friends.
and
Close,
friends.
very close.
But we do not have a system on an organization that's really like parang scientific and systematic. We go where our heart goes. If that, I told you, a passionpreneur. At some point, kasi when you start doing something that's a daily grind, though you're doing something kind of helpful, it becomes difficult. That's the word I'm looking
It
for.
just stops being fun for us.
Stops being fun. So we know that what we're doing is somehow scratching the surface. It's not resolving the problem. Our hope is that sana by this time, uh, marami na parang nakakasunod sa stories at gustong gawin na rin ito. And
Like,
then,
yeah.
we can relax. Diba? Parang ganun. Am I making sense? Parang ganun. Yeah.
Yeah. And how do you divide the work? Is it Ace who writes all the stories?
I'm the writer. She's the
Yeah.
speaker. Siyempre, she's the girl. Girls like to speak. And sige go.
Well, we both have our own take on things,
Yes.
and we talk to the farmers individually. So we share with each other what I feel or what he feels about each encounter.
Yes.
And then he's able to articulate better, obviously, but in written form. But I think, and I have to say this in public, that
Don't stop.
that I put in my my feelings there out there to him and tell him this is what I felt when I spoke to the farmer, and imagine this situation, if we could do this, we could, and he's able to put that in words, and he's like the one out there and I'm the one behind, but together we're working.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
parang ganito yan, Avic. Sa company namin, we've heard one employee say this of us. If you wanna feel inspired, talk to Sir Ace. If you wanna hear the truth, talk to Miss Annie.
That's a good one. Yeah. Kasi feel na feel ng mga ladies, ng mga women talaga yung the extent, parang you know the extent of the work by intuition pa lang, alam mo na, no?
Yeah.
Yes, and I tell them the truth. You have to know what you're in for
Yeah.
and take the risks if you want to. These are your options and these
So-
are your scenarios. So, pero si Ace, he's able to say it well. Like they feel, and anyone I think reading his post are inspired. I think so.
One of our arguments, Abby, is like this. And I tell her this. Kunwari may farmer na kailangan namin tulungan. Kasi we use our own money to buy this. So, savings, pera, namin dalawa. So, walang bureaucracy, just for me. So, I want to buy a lot from the farmer. Kasi, nalungkot ako or I want to help. And then siya naman, sabi niya, Papa, you're buying like 10 tons. Nothing to post yan. And I say to her, babe, you have to make me believe. You have to make me believe na kaya ko to. Don't let me be cautious,
Mhm.
you know. And then, pag kinuha natin itong ganito karami, then I feel inspired to push kasi we bring ourselves to the brink of one crime destruction. Kasi we buy a lot, mabubulok sa amin, we cannot buy from the farms, mabulok doon, and only to bring it to Manila para mabulok sa rural rising. She always cautions me. But ako naman, I need to be able to feel the danger para I feel inspired to write and plead to the members, we need to help. I hope that's making sense. I hope it's making sense.
I think that's a good complementarity. Of course, for, I don't know, Andy, di ba, sa mga women, we really know the consequence ng paglabas ng pera. Kasi
Yes.
meron pang schooling, meron pang gasolina, meron pang electricity. We feel everything. But it's good complementarity that someone is a risk taker. Because kung pareho kayong hindi magte-take ng risk, hindi na mag-move on project, di ba?
Great risk taker. Yes.
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 Good, but really, you're helping a lot. I was moved by one of the posts of this, the one who killed the cabbages.
We're gonna do
Oh
that next week
yeah.
pala, Avi. Yes,
We
yeah.
we actually, so what happened was we were so focused on the pumpkins and the
Yes.
calamansi for the past 3 weeks. This guy, he's asked us a couple of weeks ago. We're not able to talk to him, not even commit anything. So finally, we said, okay, we have to give up on calamansi because, well,
It's taking up our energy.
yeah, taking up our energy, emotions, really taking its toll on us. So yeah, so today we spoke to him, and I think we're ready, and we're gonna be encouraging rural rising
Yeah.
family to help,
In addition to the papaya farmers of
and
Laguna
and the kamote
and the kamote
and the blanc.
farmers in Bataan.
Wow, malayo pa lang nararating nyo ha. Ay, talagang may Laguna pa at Bataan. And
Yes, so
it's
that's
just,
three
how many
companies
people
where
are involved here?
her and me, one, two.
Grabe, baka nga ma-burn out to. Mag-rest kayo ng Sunday.
We want to stop tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to give away all produce that's in the
Mm.
house. Pagtulogin namin. We have identified the Canton dwellers in Rodriguez. We're going to give them a lot of bananas and a lot of vegetables and pumpkins. So we're going to seek the help of friends to do this. So they are our target beneficiaries this week.
Okay,
Nevertheless,
good. And how come, I don't know if I'm very new to Facebook again after 2 years of hibernation. Even before I stopped being in Facebook, I don't really know how it works. Pero how come you are in a private group, whereas in principle, you wanted to reach out to more people to help? How come you are in a private Facebook group?
we have a page.
Well, we do have a page,
Yeah,
and it's where we announce things. The reason why we are in a private group is that in there we're able to speak to, I would say, a niche market of people who'd like to help, and in there we're able to connect with them
yeah.
more
Mhm.
openly. In the post kasi anyone can read, anyone can see.
Yeah.
So we're just, you know,
Yeah. So today, the group reached 7,700 members. A week ago, it was around 6,000. And then the page is now at 23,000 people.
That's good,
So,
no?
yes,
So in principle,
growing na.
it's really sustainable because you have many members already who really would like to help, especially in this particular group, no?
yes,
In
yes.
the group, if we say 7,700 members, or even 10,000, which is our goal for Christmas, I think we're going to hit it before Christmas. By end of October, I think 10,000. If 1% of that 10,000 take action with the stories and with the leadership, where we're going to show them where we should go, 100 people yan, it's going to be a force for good, Ave.
Right.
I really believe that it's going to be a force for good.
Okay. Do you see having like additional leaders? Parang naririnig ko yung sarili ko dyan sa, nag-e-echo ako dyan sa inyo, sa YouTube siguro yan. Um,
Additional leaders.
okay. My question is, how do you, how do you plan getting additional volunteers, hands, to help you? Because imagine you're two and you're expecting 100,000 in the group.
Mm.
How do you like? This is the chance to really through this YouTube channel. I really would like that we can help my friends and I, more of my network also to help out. What is it? What hands? What kind of help do you need?
I'd like to answer that. We're not leaders. we just provide the platform at which people can speak. Actually, our followers, I mean, the members are actually leading us. If you read the post about the, the Wombok farmer who grew this produce, you'll see at the bottom now we did not make a call to action. But kung titignan mo yung comments, the members are saying, I want to help. I
Let's
want to
do
buy.
this. Let's
Let's
do
do
this.
this. Let's do this.
Yes, I read that. You did not mention anything, any call to action. No, nothing of buy or nothing.
Yeah, we're just a little too preoccupied with the pumpkins and calamansi. But I think I get what you're trying to ask.
Yes.
It's about, okay, if there are people like there's this group would like to do something. Yes, it doesn't have to be rural rising, but
Yes.
it'll be great if it's rural rising. The endeavor is really to empower or bring economic prosperity in the countryside. So right now, the market that's very strong is NCR, of course. Pero nothing is keeping anybody from taking action or leadership in metro areas, in Visayas or
Intimidating.
Mindanao, and probably we can collaborate because we really want to help those who are in that area. I mean, we're getting a lot of messages. What about Zamboanga? What
Yes.
about here in Bicol?
We've never thought to do it
Um,
that far.
Yeah.
it's just that we feel like we're only up to the extent of our energies and time. So, but if people will also do something like this and help that area, then it's
Because they
great
live there.
because they live there, and even the cost of logistics will be lower.
Of course.
Then I think that's perfect setup.
Okay, good. So in terms of replicability, now we go to that. If some people would like to replicate your initiative in Bicol, in Zamboanga, aside from the passion,
Yes.
what else do
Yun
they
lang,
need?
yun lang.
We need
Passion and
a lot of vegetable eaters in one place.
and
Yeah,
seriously,
okay.
I don't know. It really takes so much. I mean, frankly, at the end of the day, we're always saying, "What did we get ourselves into?" Those are
Yes.
my questions, or something like,
Ano to po? Something like that.
"Can we still do this tomorrow?" And then when you wake up, you actually forgot the conversation the previous night. You just do it again. So
Very good.
yeah, that kind of individuals, I guess, those
Yeah,
who are just passionate about whatever they want to do.
yeah, yeah. And probably some more help from the others. Probably they can say, what if we come up with a system here in terms of posting? I don't know. I'm not so much into social media, but I think that is a very useful tool right now for your initiative.
Yes,
Yes.
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 Nice, nice. To really maximize the social media. Okay. And then in terms of, so in a matter of, you were saying that after, by Christmas, you would already be like 100,000 and probably still more farmers to help. Did you say that?
Just
10,000
10,000.
lang
Oh,
naman.
sorry, 10,000. Sorry, sorry. Kala ko 100,000.
It'd be amazing if
Pero,
it happened.
pero
That would be nice, no?
Sabi ni Andy on November, sana 10,000. So, ayun na.
Yes, yes, yes.
That would be
Because by
amazing.
Christmas, for sure, more and more people would need the vegetables, would need the calamansi, would need the pumpkins.
Not gonna be-
Not just the people who eat them, but the people who grow them. They would need to probably have be more hopeful towards Christmas and the New Year, yung mga farmers. Sana kahit paano may makaluwag sila.
Good,
In
good.
in fact, tonight, aside from the particular farmer Eric who chop the wombok,
Yeah.
Yes.
there's also one farmer who has a wombok and said that for the first this is their first harvest. They even loan from the cooperative the money that they use there, and then they know that by the end of the planting season, ganun lang pala yung presyo. Kasi
Walang
before,
buyer.
wombok was at 60 pesos per kilo. Ngayon, talagang mababang-mababa na. So,
Yeah.
I think we're targeting siguro sa rescue buy namin ngayon, 25 per kilo. 25 per kilo. And that's even
Wombok
just
right
to
now
break
is
even sa kanila.
yeah. What we were doing with let's say Kabayan is we're paying the price of the cost to produce and grow yung mga inputs plus 20%.
That's their
20%,
markup, 20%.
yeah, which makes
Which
farming
ensures na
profitable.
nababalik yung pinunan na.
Yes.
Wala na po yung pagod nila because they know it's, parent na kailangan mapagod naman sila. But yun na lang ginastos sa pagpapataba or sa inputs, sa pesticides, yung mga ganun. Yeah, so at least yun bumalik.
So why do we have a group? Our group understands this, and then they're willing to pay the price. Even if they can get it cheaper, they know that it's helping the farmers if they get it from rural rising.
Yeah.
This is the message.
But of course, of course, we can expect that people can get angry, like in the previous post that you mentioned, no? That really they're going for the lower price rather than helping the farmers. How do you see, how will you, like, in the future, if this happens again, they really come for something and they're so disappointed? How do you address that? How will you address that now?
Well, we have our own share of mistakes in that particular campaign. We of course, it's our first time to have done it. We've
Calamansi.
always been doing eggplant, pumpkins, kasi yun po talaga yung may overproduction. It's the first time for us to have done calamansi. And we didn't know na ganun pala yung calamansi na konting ulan lang.
Bulok na the next day.
And hindi namin alam na sa puno pala yun na, I mean, we know that it's sa puno, pero hindi pala ganun kadali napitasin.
The conditions of the bagyo.
Oo. And ideally po dapat na harvest ang calamansi in September. Hindi dapat inabutan ng ulan. Sabi ng mga farmers, by this time dapat mumulaklak na yung bagong tanim. So dapat pala August, September nakuha yung calamansi. Of course, during that time, di natin makukuha. The price that everybody paid for now, 0.5 per kilo. So, yun ang situation natin ngayon. We didn't know that. So that's why we
Learning experience, no?
It's sad. Kasi, we sent a truck for 12 tons to get the more than 5 tons we needed for our members. Pero because of the rain, as effort ng farmers, triple yung pickers, we only got 3 tons. And sayang yung pagod yung effort.
sayang yung pag-rent ng truck.
Yes. So to set the truck again and to force the farmers again to spend the energy to go back, it's not helping anymore. It's doing damage to everyone. So the same energy to move it towards other worthy farmers, and it's bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
But in any case, you really try to help, but it's a learning experience, no?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
And
we're not.
sorry.
It doesn't mean that we're not really waiting sa next harvest ng mga farmers ng calamansi. We will be there, naghihintay. And that's the best outcome for this.
Okay, very good. And then, as regards I asked you earlier, well, actually, one of my questions is, since you are really spending your life helping the others, of course, really trying to reach out to the farmers, how do you take care of yourselves? Now I go to my work-life balance perspective. How do you take care of yourself so that you can still last longer to be able to help other people? Kumaga, punta tayo sa self-care.
Yeah, we hold hands as often as we
Very
can.
nice.
We try to console each other as often as we can with this busyness. But in the end, it's just you. We take care of ourselves by eating more vegetables, and we cannot
Right.
avoid it. We have outside. We have 4 tons of vegetables in our sala. So yeah, and
But we've always worked together. So
yeah.
when husband and wives do it together in sync, it's really not tiring.
And when you carry a crate of 20 kilo crate every day, pumapayat ka. It's true.
Talaga? You lost a lot of pounds ba?
Kanina lang, pinicturean ko siya nagbubuhat siya ng mga crates doon sa display area. And I can't help but compare it on Facebook. That's yung normal niya sa office niya. And then one of the members...
Yes. Uh-huh.
Di ba?
Yes, yung nasa office siya. Yes, I saw that post.
Sino lumapit sa'yo na sabi sa'yo?
Oo, sasabi, uy, nag-slim ka na.
Within the hours.
I'm like,
kung saan galing yan?
when like, did you see me before? Like, big?
And
You
then
know,
become,
sabi ko, oh my God, you didn't even allow me to edit this. Sabi ko, wala, dun eh.
so big difference before and after now.
Okay. But hopefully you will not lose sleep because social media is like 24 by 7.
Oh, true. I
It's
mean,
toxic. Yeah.
whenever we are getting a lot of messages, and then again, even in that area, we do it ourselves.
Especially with our
I
small
mean,
children.
you
Yeah.
know, we're e-com people, so we know that there are tools, there's chatbot, there's
Yeah.
email marketing, but
We don't
I
want to
don't
do
know.
that.
We just want to be personal about it. Yun nga lang mabagal.
Mas maganda yung sumagot ka ng okay or come now or yes, you can do that. Kasi yung magpapadala ka ng napaka-elegant na mahabang message, it doesn't sound normal,
Yung
right?
template.
Yung messenger bot, yung may sasagot na mas maganda. Yeah,
No,
mukhang
no,
hindi
no.
nga personal, no?
I mean, I know how to make that. I teach people how to make that,
Yeah,
but
but
I don't do it for my own side.
it's frustrating for some of our members to say, sumasagot. But then again, when the day is over, nakuha nila photos nila, and I say, ay, sorry, we were very busy, but yes, happy you got your produce. So, ganun lang. Ganun lang. We want our members to understand na tao lang,
Tama.
and kulang lang ang oras, but thank you for understanding. So,
Yeah. So sana meron talagang me time for both of you, couple, I mean, your time. And hopefully the members will also know that at this time, I don't know, 8 to 10, the Ace and Andy are having dinner together. Yeah. And they'll be back. They'll be back in office in a sense, functioning by 8 a.m. It can help the members. It's also part of the values formation aside from the for selling the vegetables, no?
Yes, and we're very touched.
yeah,
When
yeah. They bring
I
food,
mean, they bring us food. They know that our families are not here.
they virtual hug
Um,
us. Yeah.
and
Parang
and
nakakaya
and
na.
and also sometimes someone who just came for the first time would say, "Are you feeling better?" Or, "Oh, I wish I could hug you." Parang, oh my God, these. I mean, frankly, we're provincianos. We're not from Manila, but we feel very welcome here, and also people we never knew before would give
Yeah.
us heart on
Yeah.
chat. We're so touched.
We're meeting more people now than ever before, the best kind, and we're also traveling more than we ever did before. In the worst time, in time of COVID, but yeah, interesting.
Okay,
Very,
good. Good. And what is like your message? Would you like to, what is it that you want? I mean, what help would you need right now for the from the viewers, from your members?
that's a very dangerous question. The last time San Miguel asked us, corporation asked us what we needed, we said we need a house, and they gave us the house here in UP Village. It's an abandoned house. The next time they asked, I said we need
Vehicle.
a vehicle, a truck, and I pressed them, and now they're releasing a vehicle to us, an L300. So don't ask us what we need.
But
No,
but
seriously.
seriously, Rural Rising's goal is really not to just sell vegetables and lead people to rescue farmers. There's a lot more um, plan to this,
Yes.
but more importantly, it's a very complex work that's needed to be done for the rural
Yeah. For the
uh,
farmers.
economy. Hindi lang, and besides, hindi, ang rural po naman, hindi lang agri or hindi lang farmers.
Right.
There are just too many aspects na kailangang palawigin, no? Ang lalim.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, what? Yeah, right. To amplify, no? To widen, no?
Ano yun?
And yung pong sinasabi ng government natin na balik probinsya is not gonna succeed kapag walang magandang
Trabaho.
alternative doon sa rural. So,
Right.
sana po doon yun munang umpisahan bago gawing batas yung pagpapa-move ng tao. It's really,
It's a lot.
it would take so much nurturing in the rural bago po magkaroon ng attraction.
Tama, kulang yung supply chain. Kumbaga, dadali mo sa probinsya, walang trabaho. Yeah.
We don't have all the answers. We don't even understand the question completely. we just try
We're
to
always figuring it out
every
on a
day.
daily
A
basis.
truck a day, a farmer a day. And we're not talking about farmers na in general. We're talking about the marginalized farmers na pag hindi makabenta ng crop na to, hindi siya kakain or magtatanim
Or mangungutang ulit.
or mangungutang ulit. We're talking about those farmers who are really at the mercy ng economic situation. We don't have all the answers. We don't even know how long we can keep this up. We just know that we have to do it as long as we can para when people try to imitate us, yung replicability na sinasabi mo, they will and they can. They would feel happy about it.
Yeah, yeah. That's really good because I think we can really reach out, help out more farmers. I don't know, for me, I really don't know yet how I can help more, except to really let my friends know that there's the supply of vegetables that you have, especially my friends who are near in Baguio. Although you said you're everywhere, so it's really to announce this to my network of friends, and probably more people could join your group.
Yes. We're in Quezon City, Abby. The office
Yeah.
is in Quezon City.
Yeah, I heard. I was telling Dash, the one who I interviewed, sabi ko, let's go naman to UP. No, let's see the house. Let's see what we can get there. Sabi ko, oy, kuha tayo doon. Mga pumpkins. and
Sobra. Gawa
and
ko ng 5.
nakita ko nga yung isang post, ang dami niyang niluluto na pumpkins, no? So sabi ko, magandang business din yan, ha? You create products because of these excess pumpkins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Avec shameless plug, sabihin namin yung group name at contact information.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Ikaw na. Come on, parang DJ voice. Okay, go.
Please join our Facebook group. It's Rural Rising PH.
Say
And
that
also our page is Rural Rising Philippines. Again, ang Rural Rising po, hindi lang po sana we're not just going to help the farmers. I mean, the aspect of agri is so wide. There's just fishermen, there's the crop leaders.
Magtitinda na kami ng tinapa, itlog, gatas.
But
We're starting
ang
to-
rural areas need to be developed, like the tourism, the manpower there. This is a
for
lot.
appreciation of the people that grow our food. Appreciation for local food. Masarap ang pagkain natin. We don't need to import.
Yes.
That's probably the message with that. We
Yeah.
have enough bountiful talaga.
Okay, sure. And I will put in the video description of this video when this will be replayed. I'll edit and put your Facebook page, because I only knew the Facebook group.
Member
Yeah.
ka na?
Ha?
Member
Nag-member
ka
na ako, kaya ako nakapag-text sa'yo, nakapag-message. I joined the group and I found 3 of my friends who are already there.
Sino?
Wilson Tan, the one I interviewed for the static tips, yung chairman ng SGB. I also found Margie Espino, and I also found the one I interviewed last week, si Dash. So, of course, I can still advertise this to many members, many of my network, many of my friends. So yun, I think that can help. And if you want that I put also immediately yung bank account or whatever, you let me know. Yung meron pa kayong address doon nakita ko yun. Possible ba yan? Ilagay ko na sa video description?
Sige, why not? Lagyan nila, ha?
Para mabilis. Para mabilis ba? Di ba?
Yeah, why not?
Pero of course, sabi mo nga, kailangan pa silang may mga hindi pa natin nasabi yung dapat nilang gagawin. Di ba yung mine, yung mga ganyan, hindi pa natin na-explain yun, no?
You wanna get into that? May time ka pa?
Oh yeah, it's just 8:41. Tell us. Kasi of course, akin magulo pa rin yun Pero parang ibig ko sabihin, parang pabilisan to pag dapat mine na kaagad. And I'll get it through Lala Move, no?
Alam mo na yung una, rescue buy. We go to the farmers and buy as much as we can. Bring it to Manila.
Yes.
And please the members to buy.
Yes.
Rescue buy.
Yes.
Stop by whatever special produce we have. Paunahan ng bilhin. The first member to say mine gets it. So it helps move the produce.
Okay.
It gives us confidence to buy a lot.
Yes.
Kasi alam namin nag-aagawa ng members for this produce. So you gamify it. May raffle kami. bigay ka na sa daan, 50 members, 5,000 to buy something like very big langka or
Yes.
a a
A big lot of
a big lot of food, it goes to produce. And then whatever money we make from the raffle, 100 pesos, you get this big lot. Whatever money we make, we buy in vegetables, substitute vegetables, and donate it to the cause of the week. Great hope. Ano naman, great hope. Favorite mo yan, ikaw gumagawa yan.
Okay. Well, Great Hope,
Rate of
for
coffee.
999, yun yung
Yes.
favorite number namin. And
Yes.
so, members are able to get 10 kilograms of assorted vegetables and fruits,
Yes.
and then another 10 kilograms goes to the. So basically, we buy a lot and then hope to sell, and then whatever produce we have left, we donate. So we feel na.
And then the crate.
And then the crate that is supposed to be a part of the crate goes to the farmer. So far, we've given out about 600 crates. Yun nga lang, if there's anything about rural rising, and if I may say this, we were not very into the tarpaulin or announce this is given by rural rising. Napapasin niyo po sa post, even if we've been donating, I mean, by the power and the help of every member ng rural
Yes.
rising, we don't really go out there and post ganon. It's just it
They
takes
tag
away
us, yeah.
they tag us, they
That's
tag
fine.
us, or they give us minsan yung mga binibigyan namin nagsusulat sa karton, salamat sa rural rising, or bigay ko ng letter.
Yeah. Love letters, marami.
Nice.
Of course, we publish sometimes those, but not all the time. We really wanna work silently on the to say, it just dignifies the whole thing.
So there's Dignify, there's Crate Hope, Crate Trust. Last na yung most favorite mo, Crate Trust.
Yung Freight Trust naman, it's something that I feel that the members are really taking it personally, so they give me, oh, Andy, I'd like to have a crate trust. So they allow me to fill their crates with whatever produce I feel that's special.
And the price is.
The price is 999 pa rin, favorite number ni.
So when we travel, we announce a Crate Trust. And ang implication nun is that whatever we get from the place we visit, parang pasalubong goes into the Crate Trust. It could be a special fruit sa lubong na yun, it could be special fruit, it could be anything we like. And then we put it in there. And then
10 kilos pa
they pay
rin.
na the 999, and when the rider comes to them, dala na yun, they open it like a Christmas present.
Like unexpected. Whatever Andy would have placed there, that's really nice. I like that.
And
I
depending
don't
on
like-
how you know.
Depends. Sometimes I have a
Member.
personal relationship with the member.
You would know better.
And bigyan mo ako ng ganito. And
You
I mean,
remember.
I remember them, and also I kind of get the feel of kamukha na sinasabi niyo, ay may intuition, malakas ang intuition. And that's true. I kind of get a sense of their personality by just talking to them. So yeah, I enjoy that. It's like creating
It's
a
a creative process.
yeah, it's a creative process for me.
And we donate 10 kilos ulit. For every Crate Trust, we donate 10 kilos to charity.
To charity. Nice. Nice. Very good.
We call it COVID impacted barangays. That's
And these barangays are from, like, how do you choose the COVID impacted barangays? Depending on the, kung sino ma talaga nasalanta ng COVID, or
sinong pumunta na iiyak ng pagdol. Honestly, the members tell us,
Yes, the members actually tell us
please
which
help this.
particular.
very good. So you really have a self-sustaining community. You need everything there. Parang there's no need to professionalize anything, because right now people are just passionate in helping you and helping the farmers. So at the moment, really, it's running because of that charity, no?
Because of that spirit, yes.
That spirit.
That's a victory.
Okay. Okay, so I think you had a long day, ah. Talagang you really have to rest na.
What's your cue?
Okay, so maraming salamat. I really appreciate the time, and I'm so happy that this video I can really promote to my friends, And hopefully, many of them will join your group and
Yeah,
will look
and
at your
yes,
page.
come over sa amin and do a live dito. And ito gagawin natin. I will let you sell vegetables on our floor. And how much vegetables you sell, we're gonna donate the same to a charity of your cause.
Okay, I really was thinking of that, sabi ko. Alam mo, nagbebenta ako nung araw eh. Punta ako sa palengke. Yeah, nagbebenta kami ng itlog ng pugo, ng dress pugo, all these things. I know that. We would wake up at 4 o'clock. So that is something that I like to go back to. So I will really go pagkatapos nitong, I don't know, we'll
Yeah.
see. Anyway, ano naman tayo, naka-mask naman tayo, naka-face shield. I really would like to go. This could be
Yeah.
like a continuation of this. So I look forward to that.
Avik, we'd like to end your interview with something to think about. What we do at Rural Rising is based on the very core principle of selling. People buy your why more than what you're selling. So here's Rural Rising, and any other business that wants to thrive, they would have to sell stories so people are inspired by them. You have to sell relationships
Okay.
so that people connect with you. And you have to sell magic. Magugulat sila, how are you doing that? Why are you doing that? You
Yeah.
put all those things together. I think any business right now, and that's advice, will probably work very well. Pandemic, pre-pandemic and post. Yun
Yeah.
talaga yun.
Yeah, you really see that people are really getting to the why, as you said. Really, that's another model of business that hindi pa siguro masyadong na-explore, no? That really people, you have to maximize people's uh, like they want to help. They really would like to help, no? Okay. Sige, maraming salamat ha. And really, I look forward to going there and to
Yeah.
selling it.
You've been
To
a great
selling.
interviewer. Your questions were great. You got the best out of us. Sorry for the jokes. Sayang.
Ano lang, minsan minsan hindi ko marinig. So, okay lang, I will review this video and really, I would promote this to my friends. Maraming salamat. Okay? Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for your time. Bye-bye. Okay. So, I have very few viewers right now, but it doesn't matter because this one will run the replay will run. And I know that this has been a long day for all of you. So I do appreciate your coming here for the 6 of you that I see here. And let's see, really depends on, let's see, probably I have to think of this throughout the night and let's see how we can maximize the exposure of this project, how many more people can help in this project. So I have to bid goodbye to everyone and have a good day, have a good sleep. Okay, bye bye.